Hello fellas, today I will be taking a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends Ghost Rider with motorcycle collectible figure. Finally I have this guy. I've been waiting a while. I couldn't find him. I really only found the Black Widow at Walmart at one time. And she's okay. Didn't come with any weapons, which was really annoying. And sorry you can hear my clock in the background. I know that's annoying, but anywho, let's take a look at the packaging before we get to take a look at this awesome fellow here, who I'm very, very happy to have. The box is, it's whatever. It says Ghost Rider right there. I don't know if you could see because of the reflection, but there's like a skull in the background, and I'm actually going to save the background if I can for displays. So yeah, nice image of Ghost Rider right there, looking awesome, pretty cool. Same right there, the bottom, the top, and the back shows him in a pretty awesome pose, and it shows like different pieces of the bike and a bio. You can pause and read that. Obviously, this is the Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider, which in my opinion is the best Ghost Rider. So, and there he is, and he looks awesome. So let me go ahead and put this really unusually heavy box down. Okay, there he is. Isn't he awesome? I'm gonna do a turntable thingy. The bike is like really impressive. When I first saw this figure, I never really paid attention to the wheels, but man, the wheels are this awesome transparent mix of yellow and orange, and it just works so well with the flames, and it's just overall so damn beautiful. Really love the sculpt on the front, and especially on Ghost Rider. I have this mold, which I'll show here in a second, but man, he's just so cool. So let's actually go ahead and take him off the bike here. Let's remove his chain, which is one of his accessories. So let's take a look at Ghost Rider himself before we take a look at the bike here. Let's put him in, I guess, a museum pose, kind of show him off, because I do want to do a comparison again with that other Ghost Rider that I have from a couple of years ago. Stand! Okay, there he is. Again, he looks pretty cool. Definitely love the figure a lot. Love those blue highlights. Definitely working for me. I'll always kind of prefer that blue design for Ghost Rider more than anything. It's kind of hard to tell, but the actual suit is not necessarily a black like he was on his original mold, but he's a very, very light blue. And I don't know how well that's coming out on camera, but that's what it is. In fact, I have the other Ghost Rider right here. Let me kind of put him in museum pose. Okay, cool. There they are together. And so obviously, the original one from a couple years ago is more of that traditional color version of Ghost Rider with the black and obviously the white. Sometimes it's silver. Usually it's black and white though, right? And I mean, even if the camera is giving you some weird color variations, you can clearly tell that the suit on him is much lighter. Obviously a lighter blue than the one on the right here from a couple years ago. And I actually kind of want to get close up. Nope, don't want that. Don't want that. There they are. So let's actually get them relatively close. So there they are. I even think the paintwork on the new one right here is a lot better. It's a lot cleaner. It looks in a way deeper. This one kind of felt a little bit plain. And obviously the color is very different. There's a very dirty wash to it, while this is white and a bit transparent actually. That was kind of cool about this one. He had a transparent skull in a lot of respects. So, and obviously the flames on him are redder. Here it's more yellow and orange. And this one had the chain. Obviously this one didn't. But he does come with the actual whip chain with flames on it. And everything else is pretty much identical. Again, paint's a little bit different, but there you go with that. So, and obviously he can go on your bike if you want, which is what I love about having this Ghost Rider. I mean, you can put this guy on your bike if you don't want the blue version on, but the bike does have that blue stripe, so it makes sense to put the blue one on. So, anyway, let's actually look at his accessory, and Ghost Rider just fell. Okay, this is his accessory. It should have been on the first one, guys. It really should have. I don't know why it wasn't, but here it is. It's a good sculpt. You know, it's just a chain, and it kind of merges into this transparent plastic with flaming mold, with flames that are molded on. They're obviously very pliable, so he has two ways to grip it. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't even know how you would want him to hold this. I guess it would make sense for him to hold it here, right? Also, here is cool, so it doesn't matter. He can hold that either way in both hands. So, and he comes with trigger hands, which is a little bit weird. I don't know why they're trigger hands. He doesn't have weapons. I mean, it doesn't bother me. I don't care that much, but you know. So, but he holds it well. You know, obviously he's not really in a dynamic pose, but still, it's fine. All right, let's get rid of this, and let me remove this turntable, and I kind of want to show you like the articulation and stuff in case you don't have the original. But let's get a cleaner look at that head, because that head is really good looking. I mean, check that out. I love the wash. Very clean, but dirty. Just looks awesome. Love the flames, especially on the neck. You can actually see his spine right there. Which is awesome, like his vertebrae and stuff. Some flames on the back. Just looks very, very nice. His mouth is articulated, and that looks just awesome. Doing that is just so damn cool. Love that a lot. Pretty cool. And, you know, the rest of him is nothing new, right? Good detail. I love the folds in the leather and stuff. I like how he's obviously bony, which is pretty cool. Like the collar as well. Those blue highlights really working with me. Nice gloves. Again, don't know what's with the trigger hands. I think Hasbro's just lazy. I like how these kind of sag out right here. Very bikerish. So, that's cool. Again, a lot of molding in this guy. A lot of texture. The belt is also nice. Same belt as the original, but kind of reminds me of Black Panther in a way. Not the new one, the original stuff. But, and his boots, which look nice. Like that buckle right there. Looks nice. So, overall, it's Ghost Rider, right? I mean, this is kind of as close as you can get to Ghost Rider. I think it works wonderfully. So damn cool. I've been searching for this figure forever. So, there you go with that. Let's check out the motorcycle, which I think is just so damn cool. Let me move his chain back there. Starting with the front, I love that mold. That looks so awesome. It's clearly a skull, but very stylized, which I do like. Love those transparent yellowish orange eyes right there. Working pretty well. Again, those wheels are awesome. Very rubbery. And obviously transparent. Very transparent, actually. For as thick as they are, you can kind of clearly see my hand in the background, which is awesome. A lot of molding in there, or detail rather, which is pretty cool, and yeah, it goes places. You'll notice I have these rubber bands around certain places. That's because the flames on this bike are removable, but, you know, something's telling me I remove them, I want to keep the flames on, and they're just not going to stay on. Because I notice the pegs are slipping off over here, which I'll get to in a minute. So, I have no intentions of removing the flames. So, if you're curious how the bike looks without it, you got to go to another video, because they're staying on here. But I don't know why you would want to remove them, because That's Ghost Rider's thing. It's not like you have a standard Johnny Blaze figure, right? With his regular motorcycle, or an interchangeable piece for this front plate. So, yeah. Anyways, engine looks awesome. I love it so much. So much detail. A lot of molding. The screws are a little bit annoying, but, you know, it's Hasbro, right? It's kind of, it's not crazy high quality. More detail. Nice wheels. The flame flecks are beautiful. I like how it goes from a red to an orangey yellow back to a dark red, which is just awesome, all at the same time being transparent. Little bit of flame right here too, which is actually not removable. So if you were to remove these, I don't know, because that doesn't wouldn't you want to remove that too? I don't know. Don't ask me these things. I'm just a Jimmy. Okay, here's the bottom. So I have this like that so that the bike can stand on its own, especially when you want to do that for poses, but obviously it does have that standard like kind of kickstand thing, so which is nice, and you can completely remove it and just face it up, so for it to roll, you know. But even so, this thing, I mean, let me see. It can actually roll perfectly with that down. It kind of leans onto it and stabilizes it. So there you go with that. And obviously the pedals for his feet right here, which are pretty awesome. Nice texture right there. And he fits well on the bike. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he fits great. The gas canister right there. The mirror, which is really annoying me because there's no reflective sticker or any kind of paint or whatsoever. It's just very annoying. I don't know why they did that. Obviously the meter and stuff. And the seat, man, the seat, it's a hard plastic. Like, it's hard plastic, but it looks like real, you know, that pleathery feel. So, that's very impressive. Anyway, the bike is an A+, in my opinion. It's just awesome. So, before we put him on the bike, I do want to do a size comparison with this fellow here. Let's kind of put him aside. Let's just bring him in. Obviously, they're the same size. I'm just putting him here for the hell of it. And he doesn't want to stand. Okay. Let's see what I got near me. I have a standard Marvel Legends Iron Man right here from Infinity War. Ghost Rider is obviously a bit taller with those flames. What else do I got on my tail? I'm just looking around what I have. Ooh, I got some Power Rangers. Here's a Power Ranger Zero Red Ranger. Again, Ghost Rider is still taller. And I know I showed this off in another video already, but here's a standard deluxe Transformer. So again, he's standard Marvel Legends size. It's just that the flames make him seem a lot taller. So there you go with that. See you, other Ghost Rider. Alright. Let us put him on the cycle. Nothing much to prepare on the cycle. I'm just going to start by, you know, extending. I kind of like to put, because I want to put the whip in this one. And open that. And really, you know, it's not rocket science. You know, just put him in there. He stays fairly well. Again, position those feet on either side. That might be a little bit tricky, but it eventually works. And now you can put the whip. Again, either way works. Kind of like it like this, just works better. And he's back on his bike, and he's awesome. Again, he'll slip off here and there. You gotta fix him. It's only natural. It's not like he pegs in at the feet, but for what he is, I'm surprised he stays in as well as he does. Just saying. So I love this figure so damn much. I wish I brought Black Widow to compare, but they're obviously completely different characters, and I can tell you right now the bike on him is a lot bigger. So, yeah. I love this figure so much. He's so damn awesome. And it's kind of... yeah. Alright. So, do I recommend this? Absolutely. In fact, if you were to get any Marvel Legends figure this year, get him. I rarely, if ever, review Marvel Legends on my channel. The occasional Iron Man, right? But I chose this guy, obviously for a reason. I love Ghost Rider. I loved them since I was a little kid. And I'm going to continue to love him, and this is kind of like a dream come true, especially if you have this guy. Right? I mean, man, oh man. They just look awesome. So, and the fact you can put him on there is awesome. I might get 2 of these. I don't know. So, I recommend him. If you see him in the wild alongside Black Widow, pick him up. Don't pick up Black Widow. Okay, maybe if she goes like $20 cheaper, sure, pick up a Black Widow. But man, I paid full price for this, $40. Not regretting it. Because it's ever so rare that we get a Ghost Rider with his bike. Or a Ghost Rider in general. I mean, the last one we got, think about it. The last Marvel Legends one we got was this guy. Years ago. And when this whole Marvel Legends thing was actually coming back. So this guy's old. He's aged. The mold hasn't aged, but, you know, in general, he's aged. So I recommend him. Pick him up. And that's that. Alright, fellas. That's all I got to say about this figure. Please check out the Sanctuary on Facebook, as well as all the content creators of the Sanctuary, all of which are linked down below in the description. If you did enjoy this video, please like, subscribe, comment, check out my site at SunSpotReviewz.com, and I'll see you guys in my next video.